from across the room. Those eyes kept following me. Something popped.
Hey everyone, it's Andrew. I'm having a really great day today and hope you're also having an awesome day. Something which a lot of people don't know about me is that I lived in a hotel for 7 years. I had moved to a new country and I really wasn't keen on having a lot of stuff in my life. I really wanted to simplify it even further. So I was looking at apartments with a few other people, but I really wasn't interested in going out and buying a lot of stuff. I had no belongings really, and I absolutely loved it. And during that time, I still got in some fantastic workouts, even though I wasn't a gym member. And I remember oftentimes during my first year in that hotel in particular, I used to go up to the roof all the time, just like I am here today, getting some fresh air and sunshine. And there used to be cinder blocks on top of the roof, like this one here. And you can go out to a hardware store, a construction supply store, or even a construction site and ask the guys or women there, can you have a cinder block? I bought this cinder block and I have a bunch more in my house. I use them for kind of design purposes, but you can buy them. I bought this one for $1, and you can get in a fantastic full body workout using just this cinder block. And that's what I'm going to show you here in this video. All right, so I really hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Oh, what a beautiful fall morning it was at the time of this filming. I had a few cups of coffee, then I came up to the roof to get in a nice workout and get some sunshine and fresh air. So I'm just doing some shoulder presses now with the cinder block, and you're probably wondering how heavy is this block. This one weighs approximately 15 kilograms or 33 pounds. And that might not be too heavy, but the fact that it's a little bit more difficult to grip than say a barbell or a dumbbell makes it feel a little bit heavier. And because it's a little harder to grip, that very fact makes it a fantastic object to use for doing resistance training, in that it can help build really good grip strength, build your wrist strength, and improve your forearm strength. So it's a really good object to use for improving grip strength. So right now I'm just doing some deep squats, and then I go into some regular squats. But because it is a little bit more difficult to perhaps grip than say a dumbbell or a barbell, you have to be careful when you use an object such as this. Make sure you have a good grip on it. Otherwise you could risk letting it fall. And you want to keep your feet out of the way when you're using an object such as a cinder block. But with proper safety precautions, you should be quite all right. And if you're new to resistance training, it can be a fantastic tool for getting in an effective workout and very cheap. Like I said, I only paid $1 for it. Here, this is an advanced move. I'm doing some pistol squats. These are an extremely difficult move for your thighs, your leg muscles, and for balance. And this is one of my favorite moves. I'm doing some lat pull-ups using a cinder block, a kind of pull-up. So I'm pulling the cinder block up to my stomach area, and I'm really focusing on bringing my elbows to the sides of my body. When you're doing that move, don't focus on lifting the cinder block with your arms. Focus on pulling your elbows up to the sides of your body, and it's a great move to target your back muscles. Here I'm doing some bicep curls. Really good for working the biceps, also your grip strength, forearms. So I was just holding the cinder block in place there. And here I'm doing some bicep curls from a different angle. Cinder block is also great for doing push-ups with. So here I'm doing some incline push-ups. I'm gripping both sides of the cinder block. I made a video recently on push-up technique, which I have found really helpful to avoid elbow pain and shoulder pain. And here I'm doing some decline push-ups. Push-ups are an awesome chest exercise, an all-around full body exercise. A cinder block is also really good for using if you want to do some crunches, as I will do here. A lot of cinder blocks have a place where you can slide your feet into on the side of the cinder block, and it can be fantastic for holding your feet in place, as you can see right here. So a lot of people, when they do crunches, they complain that their feet keep moving, and even when they put their feet under an object, sometimes they lift the object off the ground. But a cinder block can help rectify that. I really don't do too many crunches anymore, but I will do them from time to time. And some various other abdominal exercises. So here I just have my feet on top of the cinder block doing some crunches. And now I'm doing some grip exercises. So I'm just picking the cinder block up using my right hand, and I'm squeezing the cinder block to make sure I have a good grip on it and it's not going to slip out of my hands. If you're doing something like this, once the cinder block, you can see my forearms there, they're really flexing quite hard there. When you're doing grip strength, if you start to lose grip, if the object starts to feel like it's going to slip out of your hand, put it down on the ground. And here I'm just passing the cinder block from one hand to another. This is also a grip exercise. Fantastic for improving finger strength too. Oftentimes we neglect our grip strength, our finger strength. If you play some sports, having strong grip forearm strength is really helpful. And here I'm just walking around with the cinder block. I'm doing some various carries. Very low impact, but it's a resistance exercise because you're walking, carrying a load. It is great for building bone strength. So it can also be quite good cardio too if you do it for a while. Just make sure you have a good grip on the object. Sometimes I put objects such as a cinder block or rocks into rucksacks and I walk or hike with the rucksack on my back. So I'm holding the cinder block here in an overhead position while walking. Just got to be careful if you do that. And now I'm doing some calf raises with the cinder block in my arms. I made a few videos on how to build bigger, stronger, more defined calf muscles if you're interested. And then I went into some lunges. We're approaching the end of this video. I really hope you found it helpful so far. And here I'm doing some stiff leg deadlifts, which are fantastic for strengthening your lower back in particular. And this is an often neglected area of the body, but a lot of people damage it later on in life. And here I'm doing some walking on top of the cinder block to do some footwork. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Perhaps it gave you some ideas for some workouts that you could do or some exercise that you could incorporate into your workouts. If you don't have access to a gym, maybe a cinder block could do the trick. All right, I really hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.